Namaste, everyone. Hope you all are doing awesome. A warm welcome to my YouTube channel. As you all know, that here I speak on self-love manifestation. I also share divine messages with you, and I'm also thinking of sharing certain divine remedies with you in my upcoming videos that can help you to overcome your challenges and manifest your desired outcomes easily. Here in this video, I'm going to share with you how to practice self love in your day to day life and make sure that you enhance your confidence, you embrace yourself the way you are, and you also feel more love, happiness, peace of mind coming in your life. So, watch this video until the end, share with others, do like and comment, and subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. Let us understand how to practice self love in our routine life. A lot of us think that we really love ourselves, we take good care of ourselves consciously, but there are certain patterns in our subconscious mind still that do not allow us to respect ourselves in totality, to embrace our uniqueness and individuality. And many a times we are not confident enough to take stand for our own self. So here are certain tips and ideas that I would like to share with you that I myself implemented in my life and I saw a huge change. So as I told that it's my own journey, and that is why I can help you in a better way, because this is something that I've brought in my experience. So as a child, when I was growing up, even when I uh, was in my teens, and I became like, I entered the younger age of like 20 plus and all. I never knew that I should be taking stand for myself, and I should be making decisions that are something that define me as a person. So I never knew all these things. But when I embarked on the journey of self love, I understood that it is my responsibility to protect myself from the negative behaviors of others, from the toxicity of others. I cannot be blaming everyone for everything. It is my responsibility that I take good care of myself, and I express myself, I voice out, I make sure that people do not behave badly with me. Because sometimes, when not sometimes, but it is like that, when you do not take a stand for yourself, you do not raise your voice against certain wrong things that are happening um, towards you. What is happening subconsciously, you are allowing people to behave in wrong or toxic way with you, because there is some kind of uncertainty that is there in your mind too, and you're not very confident of who you are. Now that vibrational frequency, that low confidence, that fear, that anxiety is going there without you saying it, and people are responding to that energy. And because you don't know how to express yourself, somewhere or the other you are attracting all these kind of negativity and toxicity over and again. So first thing, you have to understand that it is your birthright to protect yourself. So stop blaming others for behaving in a certain way with you. You have to understand that people are behaving with you in a negative way because somewhere or the other you are allowing them to do that. How is that happening? Either your energy is negative or your vibrational frequency is lower. There are certain thoughts and emotions which are still hurtful, they are negative. You have not resolved certain issues. There are certain childhood traumas that are not healed yet, and because of that you do not accept yourself the way you are. You feel timid, you feel low confident, you feel inferior, and all this is going out in the universe, and people are responding exactly to how you feel, think about yourself in your inner world. So, first is that you accept yourself the way you are at this moment, all right? And be happy of who you are. Today, you may not be the perfect version, the best version. Today, you may not have all the skills, capabilities that you always have dreamt of, and that's okay. We all are work in progress. We all are on the journey. And there is nothing like being perfect. All we can strive is to become the better version of ourselves every day in every way possible. So our efforts must be always to do as better as possible. However, with that, we should always be in the alignment of accepting ourselves the way we are at this moment, because what we are or who we are today, we are just perfect. And this perfect understanding of who we are and the acceptance of who we are helps us to become the better version of ourselves in future. So today, if I'm happy, I can be better tomorrow. Today, I am happy of being who I am. Believe me, I can become much better tomorrow. But if I regret of being who I am today, if I regret of being who I am today, I will never be able to become what I want to tomorrow. So first step is acceptance. And when you're accepting, you're not comparing yourself with others, right? So it's nowhere written that what you were tomorrow, you're going to stay the same today, and what you are today, you're going to stay same tomorrow, right? So yesterday that you were, you're going to be something else today if you have worked already on that. And tomorrow you'll be something else if you start working on yourself today. So this is a process, this is a journey, and we all have that right to progress, to move ahead in life, to become better. However, we must also embrace what we are in the present moment. That is really very important. So first step that you have to do is embracing your uniqueness, your individuality, good things about you, and the things that need more working, that need more of efforts to be transformed. That's okay. Today you may have a certain weight that you don't want to be, but be happy that at least you have that awareness towards your fitness, towards your health, and you are not someone who is who has no future left. None of us actually um have reached to that level in our life where we can say, okay, now there's no tomorrow. For everyone on this planet earth, there's always a tomorrow. So there's always a hope, there's always a scope of improvement, and there's always a ray of hope of bringing the change tomorrow. And it is possible, and this is not motivation, this is the reality of your existence. So you must understand that today, when I accept myself, my weight, the way I am, I'm actually making it possible for me to attract the kind of weight I want tomorrow. In fact, in the today itself, I'm going to attract it only when I start vibrating in that frequency. And I'll be able to vibrate at the frequency only when I have that inner peace, happiness, acceptance within. That is the first step. But it does not stop there. I also need to bring change in my decisions and in my actions. Now, when I've accepted myself, I am really happy of who I am, and I'm very hopeful that I can bring in the desired changes that I think I need to bring in my personality for a better future tomorrow, or for a better tomorrow, for a better manifestation or a life tomorrow. Then I also have to start working on my actions. So, what are my actions? That I do not allow people to behave the way they think is right for me. For example, if people are abusing me, hurting me, they are insulting me, misbehaving with me, and I'm taking that silently without making them understand that they cannot behave with me in a certain way, then I am actually allowing them to behave the way they think is right. So, in the action mode, I have to bring that confidence. I have to take a stand for myself. I have to raise my voice. Raise voice is not that you start abusing them back, or you start misbehaving with them, but you also may, you're very firm and assertive and telling that boss, you cannot speak with me this way. You cannot behave with me this way. If you're crossing your limit, I'm not going to speak with you. I'm not going to deal with you. I'm not going to have a relationship or communication with you, and I'm not going to take this because I don't deserve it. Now when you say I don't deserve it, it has to come within. That is why I'm saying accept yourself. That has to come within, that I do not deserve this. I do not deserve this toxicity. I do not deserve this abuse. I do not deserve this punishment. That has to come within. Because when that comes within, automatically you will start finding all the support, solutions, everything from the universe. Because now it's you who are making a decision. Okay, I don't deserve this. So that is why I said first is self-acceptance. First is making that peace inside, that I am beautiful the way I am. I am perfectly intelligent the way I am. I am whole and complete the way I am. We all have to understand these are all these things that I'm telling you. This is our reality. When we say realization, so what is that real I? Real I is whole and complete self, the most beautiful self, the most intelligent self. That is your reality. However, the journey that you have taken has added certain flaws in you, has got you some scars on your personality, has got some bitter experiences, and because of that, some of your patterns have been destructive. But that does not mean that you are not whole and complete, because we come from the source, the source that is infinite, the source that is whole and complete in all sense. So when I'm coming from that source, I, in the real sense, is that. However, because of my journey, my karmic energy, the way I have taken the number of births, and the way have taken all the experiences being on this planet Earth, there are certain psychic impressions in my subconscious mind, and that is what I am today because of that. But I can actually change that, right? Because I am the infinite. So that emotion of connecting with the infinite, being the infinite, and being someone who deserves all the good in the world, has to come within. So that is why acceptance, that yes, I deserve great health, I deserve great body, I deserve all the loving, fulfilling relationships, I deserve to be treated well, to be treated lovingly. So I deserve this. This is the first acceptance that has to come. Second, then I take action. I say that with confidence to people, that you cannot behave with me in this way. You need to talk to me decently. You need to behave. You need to use proper words. And that all confidence will come only when that acceptance is there. So accept yourself, believe that you deserve all the good, and then speak up for yourself. Speaking up for yourself is important. Do not keep blaming everyone. You know why we keep blaming? Because we are incapable of speaking for our own self. Here it is not about people behaving bad with you. Here it is your energy that is allowing them to behave bad with you. So if certain people are behaving bad, make it very sure and clear with them that you cannot behave wrong with me. Then there's another scenario where I see people compromising their core values, their principles, or maybe their goals, like wellness goals, or their happiness goals, or their financial goals, because they want to be a part of certain society group, or a certain get togethering, or certain corporate gatherings, or any kind of such things. And they start doing things that are not alignment, they are not, that are not in the alignment of who they are, what they think about life in general, but they do it because they want to get accepted by people, and then they become a part of the herd. Don't do that. Embrace your uniqueness and your individuality. You can be with them, and at the same time you can be who you are. You don't have to follow them. If you know they are not doing great things, just under the pressure of being in that group, peer pressure, or just for the matter of being accepted by people, do not compromise. on your core values. Do not start doing things which are not in alignment of your wellness goals, your financial goals. Use your brain, use your wisdom, protect yourself from all these things. And you should be very much confident of your own principles and values. So if everyone is drinking and you think drinking is not good, or you're not very sure, research whether drinking has a great impact on your body, mind, soul. Does it has a great impact on the positive energy or karmic energy that I am taking in? Then when you think after your research that it makes sense for you to do or not do, then you do it. Just because people are doing it, you're doing it. Just because people are staying awake all night, you are awake all night. Just because people are drinking, you are drinking. Just because people are smoking, you are smoking. So it doesn't make sense, because you are living a herd instinct life. You're just doing things out of herd instinct. What is herd instinct? When a group of people or a community or like greater number of people doing it, I also do without using my senses, because then I want to be a part of that herd. So when you live that way, you're not in self-love. You're not embracing your individuality, your uniqueness. You don't know who you are. Don't do that. Always you should take a stand for yourself. Take a stand for your core values, your principles, the the roots that you are connected with. So when you know these are my roots and I'm very proud, they make sense to me and they make me who I am today. They give me all the confidence, all the certainty and strength and power in life. I do not need to compromise just because I want to be a part of some group or I want to be accepted by certain people. This is so against the principle of self love. You can be with everyone, there's nothing wrong, but you don't have to change yourself for everyone. Do not make such compromises. Yes, being flexible is good. When you think that you are seeing certain good things, good qualities, people doing good things, and you're learning from them, and then you're imbibing those things, and those things are making you to become a better version. They all are helping you to construct your life in a better way. Go ahead and do it. Flexibility is good. Being open to new things, learning new things, understanding new things, not being so much judgmental, and also giving um an open mindset to things, that is all good and you must do. I always believe in being flexible, being someone who is like, always ready to learn, embrace new things, and to learn more about new culture and everything. However, you should be wise enough to understand what is good or bad for your journey as an individual. Like, for example, I'll give you a very simple example. You see everyone doing a certain thing, you go out and you see everyone eating uh, all kind of junk food and everything. Right now, you are on your wellness journey, and you've also learned, you've researched that this all things are not good. So you must have that much of control you or practice on yourself, that you make a wise decision on what to eat and what not to eat. So that remote control of what should happen in your life should not be on others' choices and decisions in life. You should be able to make your own decision, because that is a part of self love. When I say I love myself, I make goals for my life. What should be my financial goals, my health goals, my relationship goals, right? And accordingly, I take decisions, I take actions in my life. So you have to keep protecting. These are all things that you have to do in your routine. Take stand for yourself, be confident of who you are, embrace your individuality, your uniqueness, stay connected to your roots, understanding what is good and bad for you, make decisions. See, here I'm not asking you to be judgmental about others, but at the same time, it is your birthright to protect yourself, to think about what works better for you, what can be detrimental to your health, to your relationships, to your mental and emotional health, right? I do a lot of research on what I eat or what I drink or what I do, because I think everything that I'm doing in my life has to do a lot with my mental and emotional health. So everything that you do has some kind of impact on your physical, in your mental, emotional health, on your spiritual journey. So you should be wise enough to understand what works for you, what is good for you, what is detrimental for you, and accordingly take decisions in life. So never make such compromises just because you want certain people to be your friends or you want to be a part of a certain group. I see a lot of people saying that, okay, because we are a part of that corporate parties, we have to do that. There's nothing like you have to. It is your insecurity, your own fear and anxiety that you feel that, I have to do that, only then I can be successful. But there's nothing like that. So all these beliefs, destructive beliefs and thoughts that you have, they actually are not helping you to move ahead. Understand one thing: you are very powerful, and if you want, you can stay connected to the divinity, to the positive energies all the time, and they are all there to help you, guide you, without you have to compromise on your core values, principles to get anything. So you have to come out of that zone and be more um inward. You will have to bring that energy and attention towards yourself, connect with yourself, connect with the infinite power that you have come from, and be in that connection all the time. And then you will understand that you are unique, you are individual, and that is so beautiful about your existence. So do all these little things. Let me now know in the comment box what all you do in your routine to practice self love. What do you think about this video? How this is of help to you? And if you want to enroll to my one-on-one coaching or other programs, do contact me on my WhatsApp number. I'll be more than happy to help you in your journey. And stay on my social media platforms, on my Instagram, on my YouTube channel, and keep learning from here, because all this guidance and help that I am sharing, all the tips, guidance, and whatever support that I can give you in your journey. It is only because of this videos that I can do. Through these videos, reels, shorts, I'm able to help you. So my intention is to bring that awareness in your life so that you can move ahead smoothly on your journey of self love, on your journey of creating and manifesting the life you truly dream of. And this is possible. Thank you so much for listening to me. Love and blessings.